Hi, this unit is Communicate the Rollout. Your company, it is the 6th unit on the Salesforce mobile app rollout module, part of the admin intermediate trail. My name is Jeff Alhadeff. You're welcome to join me as I work my way through this unit. If I come across anything that seems confusing, I'll link to it in the description below. However, now that this is the 6th video that I've made and released on this, I can tell you that the other 5 videos almost nobody has watched, which is a little bit unusual. Normally there's some activity, so this just might not be such a super popular module, maybe. In any case, I recorded this stuff for myself more than anybody, so it helps me to focus and make sense out of what I'm trying to learn. So it's okay. I don't mind just talking and making videos because I don't edit them afterwards anyhow. If I did, that would take too much time. Okay, here we go. After completing this unit, you'll be able to launch an internal marketing campaign to promote Salesforce, list best practices for communicating the upcoming change to your users, and develop a training plan. Training plans are more complicated than a unit, I think, but develop is a good word. Believe it or not, communication is such an important factor that it can literally make or break your mobile rollout. In this stage of the process, you'll prepare your users for the upcoming change and build some buzz and excitement about the Salesforce app. Let's start by crafting your marketing message, which is a critical step in communicating and launch to your users. I should say this content's been pretty much really straightforward for me, so I sort of read it at hyper speed. Other units, not so much. In the same way that executives care about how your mobile use cases will benefit the company, your users want to know how the use cases will benefit them. When it comes to adopting any new technology, your users' main questions will always be, what's in it for me? You have to tap into their motivations, goals, and pain points, and then connect your use cases to the things they value. How do you get users excited to try the Salesforce app? Let's look at an example. Maybe one of your use cases involves a custom action in the app that lets users quickly update an opportunity record with notes about the next step. When crafting your marketing message, you might be tempted to write something like, update your opportunities on the go. And that's a great start. You're practically a marketing guru already. But you can do even better. Try to dig deeper and use the language that will resonate with users. Maybe a message like, close your deals faster would be more compelling. If you're not sure how to align your message with what your users care about, get input from stakeholders who are familiar with users' goals and pain points, or talk to some users. Seriously. Develop a communication and marketing strategy. Now that you have your marketing message, it's time to shout from the rooftops. This is the part of the rollout where you inject some fun into the project so you can go live with a bang. Consider making your go live into a true event and use simple marketing strategies to build buzz and excitement about coming launch for weeks in advance. No matter your budget, you can use your creativity to market your go live. To get the creative juices flowing, here are some launch ideas. Send a weekly email drip campaign announcing the launch. Each email can highlight the marketing message of one of your mobile use cases. Hang up posters that advertise the benefits of using the mobile app. Create a topic and chatter for all your communication updates to drive momentum and buzz. Have a raffle with prizes, such as gift cards, a free day off, or a lunch with an executive. Host a party with cupcakes or cake. Order swag and branded items to distribute on the day of your go-live. Be sure to include key communication milestones in your marketing strategy. For example, make sure that your entire company gets an official communication on the day of launch as a chatter post or email from your executive sponsor, VP of Sales, or CEO. Don't forget to ask for help from internal teams, including customer care, training, and support teams. Here's a sample communication plan. Yeah. I did a lot of this in my previous job. Companies were rolling out Google Apps and they would, yeah. you might want to there it is. Instructions on where to get help. You might want to provide some training earlier. Oh, here it is. Create a training plan. So now your users know about the mobile launch, and they're all excited about the cool things they can do with the mobile app. But do they know actually how to do those things? Well, mobile apps are pretty intuitive by nature, and the Salesforce app is no exception. But you don't want to skip training entirely. You can use training to overcome the age-old resistance to change, and you can build their mobile confidence. Bottom line, training boosts adoption. When you're creating your training plan, here are some questions to ask yourself. Training goal. What is the specific outcome you want to achieve with this training? Trainer. Who will conduct the training? Trainee. Who needs to be trained? Training methods. What will you use to conduct the training? What materials need to be developed? Training location. Will you train remotely or in person? Training metrics. How will you determine if the training is successful? Consider training your super users and have them help conduct trainings. This will save you from having the burden of training all users. You might also hold follow-up training sessions or office hours after your lunch to help reinforce the right behaviors and keep your users current. If you have a support team, involve them in the training too, so they can be prepared for user questions. Design mobile-friendly training resources before you launch your Salesforce app. Make sure your training materials are accessible and put them somewhere users can't miss them. A chatter group is the best place because the feed is available in the mobile app, but you can also add resources in your Salesforce homepage, company intranet, or learning management system, and be sure to include it in your email communications too. Exclamation point. And be sure to include it in your email communications too. One of the most effective ways to train your mobile users is to provide a short 3 to 5 minute video. You can even get an executive or your CEO to narrate the video to give it more impact. But the most important part is that the video demonstrates your top use cases and highlights the value they provide. Of course, you can create more traditional training materials like a tip sheet, user guide, presentation deck, or e-learning module. But consider how easy or difficult it is to consume the type of training resource from a mobile device. Some users will engage with your resources on the desktop, but others will be in the field trying to get help as questions or problems arise. Now for some awesome news. In the next unit, you'll finally get to see the fruits of all your labor when you go live and roll out the Salesforce app to your users. Cool. I think I got this right. Oh! User guide. What? A short video is not. One of the most effective ways to train mobile. Yeah, okay, so you say that, but I disagree. Because if we said earlier you're on mobile, think about how you're going to access information on mobile. That's my opinion. Like, having to watch a 3 to 5 minute video on mobile isn't a good thing. Because we said mobile-friendly training resources. If you're just sending out a video that you're probably saving in your Google Docs or something, it may not play. Okay, I'm done.